So let's talk about what makes life more meaningful. And obviously, this comes from Jordan Peterson's book. So I'll go first. This is really important for all of us, men, women. We all have to get up every day and have some kind of a compelling reason why we do what we do. In other words, an emotionally compelling reason, something that's exciting, that gets us up early in the morning, keeps us up late at night because it brings so much joy and enthusiasm. It could be a woman who's a mom. She just loves being a mom, and that's her purpose in life. The point being is that we all have to have something that we do for a living or how we spend our time in a way that gives life meaning, that brings joy. Like for me, the way I look at life is the purpose is to be happy, to find a way to enjoy where you are while you're proceeding on your journey of life to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish.
I agree. I think it's the little things in life, um, just from walking your dog, playing with your cat, getting your groceries, that's a little thing. Like you get up and you go and you get your food and you come back home, cook yourself a dinner, learn new recipes. That's what makes life meaningful, learning new things. It doesn't have to be, a whole like textbook book work, school work. It could be just little simple things at home, even workouts too.
So, besides daily lifestyle, what I find in life that's most meaningful is the concept of adventure. There's always something new happening in life. You know, you could just go about your day doing something, and then um, you go about your day doing something, and then you decide to do certain things in life, and you just like Caroline said, it's not always about textbooks and schoolwork. Like there's more to life, and same goes with work as well. So yeah.
You got to find meaning in what you do. Otherwise, it's like what's the point? You can become really nihilistic and say what's the point of this? We're all living on this giant marble that's
Yeah.
hurtling through the galaxy at thousands of miles an hour,
Yeah.
and you got to have some reason to get up and do what you do every day
Hmm.
and trust the process, because obviously success is a process, trusting that your efforts, the actions that you take day in and day out, are going to eventually get you from where you are to where you want to be, hopefully to a happy place, hopefully
Hmm.
to to a place where someday, 10 years from now, 5 years, a year, 6 months, whatever, that you're happy with where you ended up, that you bring joy to your life, because most people get up every day and they go to a job they're not too thrilled with, and yet they don't really do much about it. And I believe that life happens for you and not to you, that everything happens for a reason. Everybody that comes into your life comes into your life for a reason. You have a gift for them, they have a gift for you, and together that's where the magic happens.
Yeah, I agree. I was in a little limbo at one point where, like you said, you have to have something to look forward to when you wake up. And I was in like a funk where I would wake up, I would say, okay, I'm going to wake up super early, like 10 a.m. That's my early. Um, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to be so productive. And then I wake up and I'm like, I have nothing to do. I could work out, but like I could work out at 3 p.m. also. So let me just stay in bed. And then it turned into like, why am I waking up early if I have nothing to do? I don't really have a plan. So I might as well just stay in bed. And then I got caught in this limbo of doing nothing. So I think, like I said, like little tasks, like, oh, say you're going to go to the grocery store, say you're going to start a new workout routine, it motivates you to wake up and get out of bed and go do it.
Kind of to piggyback what Caroline mentioned, I think when it comes to stuff like that and trying to get out of a funk, you just have to remind yourself that you have to keep the ball rolling. And like you said, Corey, things happen for a reason. And as you keep the ball rolling, you're trying to figure out stuff in life. You know, you might come across a path that you might want to go to, but unfortunately, a door might close and yet another door opens. So everything does happen for a reason, and the only way to find out more in terms of how life can go and turn out for you is to just keep going.
Yeah, inaction tends to breed fear and doubt. And so for people watching this they're not excited, they don't have a vision for what they want to do something. Because it's in the process of taking action that you become productive. And when you take action, you get results. And when you feel like you're being productive and not just wasting your time, you feel like you're making progress, because success is making progress. So if you can make little incremental changes, just like say you started a new exercise program and you want to get in shape, and getting in shape obviously means growing muscle, losing fat, getting tone, eventually
good.
having to get new clothes that fit better. I had that experience when I was 29. I weighed like 190 and I didn't have a neck. And I was like almost size 34 waist. But I wanted to do it because I was having health problems at the time, and I was way too young to have health problems.
Yeah.
So I changed my diet. I cut out all the fried food, stopped drinking sodas and eating tons of sugar and stuff. I just wanted to get healthier.
Mm-hmm.
It was like over the course of about 6 months, I lost about 30 pounds. I got down to about 160, 165. And just because I was trying to be healthier, but the weight doesn't come off overnight.
Yeah.
Or if you're starting a new business or going to school, you're starting a new degree. You don't go to classes for a week and then you're done. There's a process. And so the idea is to commit to a process. If you're not happy with where you are right now, you got to come up with some kind of vision. What do you want to create? What is your big vision for your life? And then you got to have emotionally compelling reasons why. Because otherwise, if you say, I'm going to be productive today, but you don't know what you want, and you don't have any compelling reasons why you want it, you'll just lay there in bed and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're saying to yourself, I want to lose weight, I want to look better, I want to get in shape, I want to get back in the dating world, I want to get over my divorce, or I want to start a business, you have to have emotionally compelling reasons why you want something. Because without the fire in your belly, without the enthusiasm, you're just simply not going to take action.
Yeah.
And then yet life continues to pass by.
Yeah.
There's no motivation at all if you don't have a goal.
Oh, yeah, and not just that,
A goal without a plan is just a wish, as they say.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, you can always have a goal, but just make sure you don't pressure yourself into doing it quickly if you are not entirely sure you're going to commit to it. It's all a matter of taking baby steps as well. I mean, there's no rush for anything. It's your life. It's not like you're in competition with anything. Just take
it's like a game of golf. You're the only player on the field.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Everything takes time. Everything takes everything takes progress. So there's no need to rush, or anything. Right when you decide, you'll know when the time's right for you to know that, for sure you're gonna commit to something. But you have to make sure it's something that
is exciting and emotionally compelling. Otherwise, you won't stick with it.
Yeah.
That's why most people don't accomplish their goals and their dreams, is the story that's running around their brains, the story they tell themselves about why they can or they can't have something. Oh, I can't lose weight because I got to join the gym first, and I can't join the gym because I got to make some extra money. I got to pay this credit card off. I got to sell my car. I got to get a new job. I got to move. I got to take care of my dog. There's always some story that gets in the way of people doing anything. And at the end of the day, whether you think you can or you can't, either way you're right, as Henry Ford said.
Yeah.
So if you don't believe it's possible, if you don't believe you can shape and change your destiny, then that's the story you tell yourself. And then you don't take any action. You don't move your life forward.
Manifestation is a thing, You got to speak positive, believe in yourself, and have high expectations, but not like crazy expectations, Like, I believe, like, there's a lot of things I've manifested. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to do TikTok for fun, and I'm going to post every day, and I'm going to get so many followers. And it kind of happened. I got lazy with it, but... Yeah,
you took action, and you grew a lot. Because I remember when we first started talking to now, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Jennifer was looking at your profile, and she was telling me how many followers. I was like, what? I was like, it was 10,000 more than like last month.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's growing pretty fast. But it started out as a hobby, just like, hey, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Now, the idea is, like we're talking about at lunch today, is you want to figure out how do you monetize that?
Yeah.
What kind of value or product or service can you potentially sell the people that tune in? Obviously, it's a thirst trap, but she's got attention.
Something, you know.
And attention begets influence.
Mm-hmm. What I need to learn now is how to grow that, you know. The thirst trapping got me so far, but there needs to be more, you know. Take a step more than that so I can gain more followers.
I think the fact that you already, you know, took what it takes to make that movement, you know, it already makes a difference. So you already, you know, have your own head start.
Yeah.
You started from something, and eventually all you got to do is keep moving.
But what's cool about that is you were like, hey, this is be fun. And that's, you know, when you look at somebody like, I know he doesn't have a lot of fans right now, but Mark Zuckerberg, I mean, he started out with Facebook thinking, hey, this would just be a cool thing to build and to have while we're going through school. And he was just doing it because it was fun. And then look what that turned into. Just like you were like, hey, I'd like to do TikTok. That would be kind of fun. And you got a lot of followers in a short period of time doing it.
The goal is to do something I love to do, you know, and have fun with it, not feel like I'm killing myself over it. You know, I want to have fun. I want to like what I do. I want to like what I put out there. So I want to continue to do that.
Consistency is very important.
Yes.
Most of all.
Repetition's the mother of skill.
You
are what you do repeatedly.